Welcome to the ElderAbyss show. For talking videos, it's the place to go. Game tips, rants, tactics, and more. What you'll find here, you can never be sure.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. This episode we are featuring some Crysis 2 for you. What we got here to kind of kick off our Crysis coverage, even though we're a week or two late, is some instant action. Sorry, this is instant action on the map terminal, and instant action is basically free for all. And the team instant action, which is a different play setup, is team deathmatch. So it's named a little different. Same game, same rules. On the instant action here with free for all, if it moves, you try to kill it or run away from it. Which is probably what I should have done there. I don't know. If you may notice, I think I pulled the scoreboard up there wrong. My connection was a little lacking in this game, so you're going to see some of the kill cams, especially from the melee kill cams, when I do get a beat down on me. They look a little weird, so I just try to keep that in mind. It's a connection thing. Speaking of which, since we're kind of our initial coverage of Crysis here, for consoles, this is a everybody wants to call it a peer-to-peer server setup. It's not technically what it is, but everybody knows what you're talking about when you say that. So, in other words, this game does not have dedicated servers for console. It does for PC, which makes the PC really tempting to get, because I really like this game. Although, in all fairness, it's playing pretty well on the consoles with the connection setup that we've got. You know, it's the classic connection setup for multiplayer on consoles. One of the guys in the room gets to be host and everybody has to leech off his pipe. But for the most part, this game plays maybe the best that I've seen on low connections, if that makes any sense. In other words, I can pull 1 or 2 bars on this game on my connection and still compete. So, you know, kudos for that. I understand connection problems, and for the love of me, these developers and programmers have yet to figure out a good, solid, reliable way to pick the best connection in the room and maintain it. But at least this thing plays, you know, it at least it's playable on even a 1 or 2 bar. It plays excellent on 3 and 4 bar. I mean, if you pull host in this, wow. But even a 3 bar connection on this game feels really nice compared to other games out there with the shooters and the classic 1, 2, 3, 4 bar connections, to where half the time a 3 bar connection feels like garbage. Well, you know, but not so much on this one, at least not in my experience. It's you know, when you've got a 1 or 2 bar, you can tell there's some lag there, but it's not so bad that it really hampers your enjoyment, I guess. I mean, it interferes. It gives you some issues. It's not perfect, but it's a damn good attempt at trying to be. So we'll move on from the netcode discussion there, because I can get stuck there all evening if you let me. So terminal is, if you played campaign, this is where one of those places where you fight the big War of the Worlds thing. It's a pretty good map. I like it, actually. It's not my favorite, but it's all right. The little bathroom sideway there that you just seen me come through, and thank the headphones for that one, because I can hear them coming, which I get to that in just a second too. But just be aware of like the bathroom thing and stuff. This little side routes that will they'll come around and bite you if you ain't careful. You'll notice in this video there's a couple of maybe even 3 or 4 different instances where somebody is sitting in the corner in one of those bathrooms, and I come in from the other side, back through that back passage and flank them, and it's so just be aware of that. But what I was going to get at was the sound in this game. It's freaking phenomenal. Maybe too good. Well, I ain't gonna say maybe too good. Let me get this right. The sound is really good, but the sound as it is experienced in-game in these maps can be a little confusing. And in that, I can hear guys moving around fine, and I can tell the direction just fine, but I can't tell. Let me get this right. I can't tell. Not so much depth. What I'm trying to say, but their Z. If you're familiar with XYZ coordinates, the Z, the height. What I mean is, like, if I'm on, say, the second story of a building, and a guy walks under me, it is just as loud as if he is right behind me. So it's really difficult to tell at what level of the map that a guy is on just from the sound. And you can tell his location and where he's at, and you can tell when they're getting close. But like, for instance, where I'm at here underneath, if I was right above me and listening to these guys underneath me, it would sound like they was right on top of me. So it's a little weird. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I mean, the sound is good. It's really good. But there seems to be something a little off on that. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's just calculating XY coordinates for sound or what, but it's a little weird. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But that's the way it sounds in my headphones. I do know that. Oh, yes, dog tags. I think I'd put up a note, but I do want to mention it for you guys that may not be completely familiar with the game and maybe thinking about renting it or something. The kill streaks, of course, are based on dog tags, not necessarily the kills that you get. I mean, you only get dog tags for the kills that you get, but you have to actually go and pick up the dog tag, and this, it kind of happened automatically. But the thing I wanted to just touch on is if the dog tag's left behind and you get killed, you can still go get it for a certain amount of time, and it counts toward the kill streak in the life that you pick it up. So that's just something to keep in mind for those. And you got what, depending on which map that you're on, determines what kill streaks. Each map has predetermined kill streaks, 3, 5, and 7. And I like that. You know, a lot of people knock it for the lack of customization of kill streaks or whatever, but I kind of like that. I really do. I mean, there's a little bit of mixing up and a little bit of different flavor, you know, with the different kill streaks that are assigned to the maps. But in that map, everybody's on an equal playing field. You know, there's no guy. Yeah, and you know what I mean. You know, everybody's equal. It's all about your gun, baby. I mean, it's really nice when you get an airstrike, or the maximum nano suit is wicked. I love that. I've got a video with that one. I may bring it to you guys. Maybe, I don't know, because I've had it. Like I said, I haven't played a whole lot. I think I've had it 2 or 3 times now. And every time that I get it, I turn it on just to see what I can do with it, and I end up running around the map not killing anybody. But anyway, guys, I got some more Crysis for you coming soon. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Later.
We're all just gamers.